We're here with Norfolk head coach Chris Kuzier, wrapped up year number 2 with the Panthers. Coach, first of all, talk about your team, your program. I know you guys were right on the cusp of getting in the playoffs, kind of the last team out, but you had to like kind of what your team did last year.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you look at, our first year we were 3-6, and this year we improved to 5-4. So we were right there. We started off the year really hot, and we were in a couple games that if it ball would have bounced our way, like a Grand Island game, they beat us right at the end. We led the whole game till a minute and a half to go in the game, and then North Platte, we were kind of on the ropes, had them. We were beating them in the third quarter, and if we just maybe don't, turn over the ball, we probably win the game, and we're definitely in the playoffs.
Well, one of the big reasons why your team had success was Rowdy Bauer, and you look at him as an athlete and kind of what he's done. I mean, his track numbers jump off the page. He was, right behind Jalen Lloyd and some of those track marks. Just talk about Rowdy and kind of the player he is for you guys.
He's a kid that, like I said, I got here, he was a sophomore, and he has been the starter for us on both sides of the football ever since, and he's also a big part of our return game. Offensively, we put him in the backfield, and we put him as a slot receiver, and he does both and excels in both spots there. We kind of have to figure out ways to kind of get Rowdy the ball. We have to make sure we don't forget him because, he can do so many great things, and sometimes you have to almost make sure you build some receptions in for him and some runs for him. Because, like I said, he does both very well. As a corner or safety, he's multiple there. He's going to be able to shut down a lot of top receivers we're going to see, and just does a great job in both.
Do you guys take him off the field at all on defense, or is he on pretty much every snap? And special teams too, bro?
Yeah, he's a busy kid. Like I said, if anything, it'll be like a kickoff coverage or something like that, just to get him a blow. I mean, he definitely is one of our best guys. We'd love to have him out there, but he has to have his chance to get his, a little bit of a blow every now and then, and we really have to do it here and there sparingly on special teams.
In track, I finished 3rd in Class A long jump with my PR was 22.5. And I think that kind of carried momentum into football. I finished honorable mention All-State for the second time, and then just had a good year. Our team went 5-4, so that was a big step for us, and we were in almost every game, so that was good for us to kind of take a step forward as a program.
Speak to what you did on the football field, because you don't come off the field. You play receiver, running back, defensive back, special teams.
Yeah.
How many in a game with 80 snaps? How many snaps are you off the field for?
Maybe 5 at most, but I love it. It's what I want to do. That's what I told my coach. I said I want to be on the field at all times, and I feel comfortable with the ball in my hands, and feel confident that I can make the plays for my team, and that's just kind of what I told him. I said I'd want to always be on the field.
Do you return the kicks and punts too?
Yep, kicks and punts.
And then you've heard from Nebraska. I know you were down in the game a year ago. Kansas State's been another team on your radar. Just speak to kind of your recruiting process right now.
Yeah, I was pretty close with the previous staff at Nebraska. I talked to Coach Wilhite a lot. I haven't heard from the new staff. I don't think they've fully dove into my class yet. I think they're still finishing up class of 23, but yeah. And then Kansas State, we talk sometimes, and then we're kind of have a relationship, and then yeah.
Are you looking to have like a big March, April where you go to some places?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm still waiting to hear from a lot of coaches. I've reached out to a lot, but I have Augustana, Wayne State, USD so far for junior day visits that are set up for me.
And then June will be kind of a camp.
Yeah, June will be camps, July camps, stuff like that. And then August, just get ready for senior year.